Hi and welcome to day 47 of Counting the Omer, Hood within Malchut. I have already recorded one video this morning, but my neighbor started to work in the garden and the noise was so loud that I just had to stop the whole recording and wait for the right timing. And I find that very funny because the synchronicity with the Hood energy is just beautiful. Hood is all about surrendering. There are so many things in this life that we cannot control. And when we let go of that control, when we try to fix things, or we just let go of that trying to fix things, the right timing will come to sit down. Right now there's also some noise, but it's rain, and that's a different noise than these machines. As I've shared many times before during this almost 50 days now, Hood means glory. And lately I've been working with a block or a shadow within myself that keeps myself from really seeing this glory in myself. It can be connected to the solar plexus and low self-esteem. But I see this as a feminine wound in the human collective, because it's all about the body and how the body looks. And we have created this mindset that the female body needs to be very thin and beautiful, and she needs to have big breasts and things like that. I grew up with a mother who always tried to lose weight, even though she has never been overweight. So it's that's something I'm working with personally these days, which keeps me from fully merging with my inner beauty, which is the Hood. It's so much easier to see this in others than within ourselves. Netzach and Hood, they make this beautiful triangle together with the solar plexus. It's in the right hip and the left hip. And they work together as the feminine and masculine in the incarnation into the physical form. It's like you have this drive, you want to move towards something, but then suddenly you realize that the timing is not right yet. And then we need to let go and release and lean back and allow. I know I've shared this many times now during the counting. But it's always interesting to observe how things get alive in me when I'm moving through the tree of life and seeing that, okay, now I'm in the Hood energy, but it's slightly different because now it's all about stepping into the Malchut or the Shekinah and bringing that Hood energy into my physical form and allowing it to manifest, so my inner beauty starts to shine outside of myself. It's about celebrating the diversity in the world. Celebrating that I look different than you. And that's a good thing. And since the Malchut and the Shekinah is the divine feminine presence within everything, when I tap into that and allow that to shine through me, shine into my thoughts, into my heart, into my body, and fully surrender, fully allow myself to let the unknown aspect of God to play out for me, not trying to control anything, just releasing it. It's a really nice feeling, isn't it? Have you struggled with something? You know, the Netzach energy, you move towards something, you have this strength and you're walking towards it, and then suddenly you realize that now I'm too much into that forcing energy, into that masculine, so I need to step back and release and let go. It's such a huge release in that stepping backward. It's interesting how Spirit is working with me these days. Yesterday in my meditation, I saw so many animals and they were bringing me their power. And I was working with a tiger, and then the elephant showed up. The beautiful elephant, she was crying. And I realized that she was trying to tell me something about how the Mother Earth is suffering because of this masculine drive. Because we are like thieves, stealing her resources and making her and the nature out of balance, killing the animals, destroying the forests, polluting the oceans. And the elephant was crying. And it made me so sad, but I was also at the same time filled with so much love. And then suddenly I saw myself pouring water over all the continents, and that water was just pure love. I traveled outside Mother Earth and I was pouring with a giant water can. I was pouring water all over her, bringing her so much love, like rain all over her continents. And today it's raining so much. So it's about giving and receiving, being in balance, moving from Netzach to Hud, and bringing that balance into earth, into form. Releasing the shadows, releasing everything that keeps us out of alignment with our truths, with our essence, with that unconditional love that we are and which we come from and where we will return. I'm just sitting in that energy right now because I've been also working so deeply this morning with my own patterns and my own masculine drive energy that can get really sometimes angry, and it wants change to happen quicker than the timing is actually ready for. So it's nice to just release it and tap into this love frequency, this inner harmony and peace, returning to that center point, that 0 point, even though the journey is unknown, even though I don't have all the answer how my life will look like. All I know is that it takes time for everything to align, for me to have the messages. There must be some, it's like things needs to be integrated. That holy, divine presence needs to be integrated, and it's like walking down the stairs to heaven. And I'm saying walking down because that's how I've seen it in my dreams, that paradise is actually down. Like Jacob's ladder that went to heaven, its awakening comes in steps. And one day we are in this beautiful, blissful energy, and the next day, because of all that love, the shadow comes up to the surface for us to have a deeper look at and to release. But the more and more I do that, the easier it is to just let it go and to come home, put on my crown and become that queen in my own life, not self-sacrificing anymore. I'm completely clear with my direction. I have fully surrendered. I live my truth. I'm not hiding. I'm not showing off. I'm just here, authentic, fully in alignment with who I am. And I'm waiting right now for the next message to come through, my next step on this journey. And I surrender to the timing of that. Unfortunately, I have to already go now. I'm taking my girls to this cheerleading thing, which they are a part of, which is beautiful. They are creating beautiful formations and they are working together like a tribe and creating these pyramids together. So just the symbolism in that is, for me, quite interesting. So with that said, I send you so much love and my best wishes for you to find peace and love and harmony today, to fully surrender to God's plan for you. Namaste. Amen.